All right. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Will Castro here, CEO and founder of Triad Cyber Solutions. Today's session is going to be more about, are you secure and in compliance with the Federal Trade Commission guidelines? Okay. I want to make sure you are in compliance with that. Some of you may or may not understand. Like, well, you know what? What is the Federal Trade Guidelines? What is this guy talking about? Okay. Well, I'll just tell you the FTC, which is the abbreviations for the Federal Trade Commission, okay, they enforce the federal consumer protection laws that prevent fraud, deception, and unfair business practices. Okay. So with that, they're making sure that you have a instance where you can protect your business when you do get hacked. Okay. Because we all will get hacked. It's just a matter of time when. So, what I am here to do is to help consult with you about how and to make sure your current processes that you have in place right now are in the correct regulations and in compliance with what needs to happen. Okay. So one thing I'm going to do today is kind of share with you a couple of quick nuggets about what this is all about. I know I'm pretty sure you all heard about cybersecurity, and we need to do cybersecurity coverage and identity theft and ransomware. Did the whole nine. There's so many more pieces of this that goes along with this, right? But what I'm going to be here to talk to you for a quick little brief moment is just to make sure. Listen, some of you may have an IT department, some of you may have an IT company, or maybe don't have anyone there in your business or organization to make sure that your processes are safe and secure. I know many of you have the definite default. And when I say the default meaning you guys have a Linksys router, maybe a Netgear router, a TP-Link router, or a access point, or maybe even a switch. And that's it. And then you put on some virus protection that has either Malwarebytes or McAfee or Norton, right? You put those on, and they say, "Oh, well, I pay X amount of dollars per month to put down this Norton solution, and then it protects me, and I don't get any issues." Well, guess what? Those processes used to work 5 years ago. Okay, 5 years ago. So now you're not only running with obsolete equipment, but you're running with with a outdated solution. And my job here to do today to help you is to consult with you on your current processes. Okay, I'm not here to try to sell you our services because as Triad Cyber Solutions, we have a stack of services that serve over 500 clients every month, and we keep them safe and secure. Now, we do lower the chance of them being vulnerable or being attacked because everyone will get hit with something. Okay. So there's no solution out here today that will just totally say, hey, we can put this in place and you won't get hit. That's not a case. That's not even valid. Okay. But what we're able to here to do on our processes, we're able to implement a security stack that will enable us to manage your risk differently. Okay. And again, that's what we can do. So if you want to know how we can manage your risk, or how you want to manage your risk, then set up an appointment with us. You can go to www.triadcybersolutions.com, click on a link there. There should be a link there that says schedule an appointment, or you can connect with us on our Facebook page on our TCS Lunch and Learn session. There's a booking link there as well. You can consult and try to schedule an appointment there. I would love to get to know you and to learn more about your business. Now, on the other side of the fence, what I was here to do today is talk about more consulting. I want to be able to help you with your processes. Okay. So many of us have no idea what to do, what to look for. And the only thing we know is what we got to have virus protection and we want to make sure our data doesn't get compromised. So we don't know, right? So I want to be that person for you. We're here to consult. Again, this is Will at Triad Cyber Solutions. We're here to consult with you on how we can help you with your processes. And even if you do have a current IT company, we want to be able to help you in your current IT company we're going to consult with you and with them to say, okay, you have X in place. We need to put Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E in place also. Okay. There are many different processes that has to be implemented and in your network, not only at your regular business address, but even at home. Okay. So many of us forget that when we go home and work, we work remotely or work home. Well, you got to get protected at your home processes as well. So, what we're here to do is consult with you on how we can protect you at your business and at your home. So, in the event you're either at your office or at home or even traveling, you have a way to be able to access your company data securely and in compliance, regardless if you're at your job, at your office, or not. Okay. So, that's what we're here to consult with you about. Also, I want to talk to you about real quickly on how this FTC guidelines, how this really impacts you as a whole. There's so many businesses out here that do not know anything about this FTC guideline. And what the FTC safeguard rules does is you need to have a comprehensive plan in place on how you're going to protect your business processes. I'm talking any confidential information, how your employees access that information, how your information is housed when you're not using it. The list goes on. Okay. This is all about what we can do to help and consult with you as a service. So we're here to sit here and try to help you consult with your business on how we can safeguard your location. The FTC is coming down very hard on a lot of businesses because so many people, again, as I said before, they work from home. Well, guess what? You're not excluded. Even if you're working from home, I know a lot of tax clients, I know a lot of CPAs, I know a lot of people who work from home and their network is all they have is Spectrum or all they have is AT&T, okay, or T-Mobile. Guess what? That's not enough. Okay. Then they put the regular default of semantic or malware bites on a computer and you think you're protected. You're not protected. You're more vulnerable than anything. Many people use USB and flash drives. You're more vulnerable than anything. So, again, I would love to consult with you, set up an appointment, go to www.triadcybersolutions.com, and I love to consult with you on how we can safeguard your processes and make this more of a proactive measure instead of reactive measure. We don't want to look at reactive because by the time it happens, and it happens very quick, okay, very quick. So before you blink your eye, even after this session right here, you can go to your computer and you may say, you know what, my network has been working very slow, or my computer's been running slow, and I open up a document and that's very slow as well. Well, guess what? It's a very good chance in your system you've been hacked and it's going through and it's flowing through your system. Your system and your business is worth a lot. My number one question I ask every single person that I run into is, how do you manage your risk? How do you manage your risk? And the thing is, many people just sit here and we don't know. Or they say, well, I have an IT person, they handle everything. How do you know that your current IT person is putting you in the best interest of your business? And they're just not collecting the check. You may say, well, I have a person in my business who knows more about the technology, so he or she handles all of the technical things. So we want to make sure they pretty much have everything under control. Very, that's possible. But that's why I'm here to let you know we can consult with you and them to make sure you have crossed all your I's and dotted all your T's. Okay. We want to make sure you cover all your bases because at the end of the day, when your business get hacked, you will get hacked. But when your business does get hacked, can you afford to be down for a week or two? Can you afford for your business to be down for a week or two in the event right now that you get hacked? So, my thing is, I want to be able to consult with you on trying to help you with your processes, help you help your network be more secure, make sure you're in compliance, whether it's HIPAA or PII or CPII. There's so many pieces that you have to be in compliance with. Some of you take credit cards. A lot of you have confidential information that you're using. A lot of you do Theranos. You use Theranos or you use therapy notes. You're a clinician or you're doing counseling services. All of that, they want to know, how do you protect your data? And when you do get hacked, how are you able to pull that data back and make sure it's safeguarded? How do you make sure that your data that you're accessing, that all your employees have on your computers, is being archived properly? Again, go to that website, www.triadcybersolutions.com, or you also can go to our Facebook page, go to the TCS Lunch and Learn webinar session. You're also able to go back to previous webinars where we've given some sessions on about one, why you need a cybersecurity risk assessment, because a cybersecurity risk assessment tells all, okay? That helps locate all your vulnerabilities within between on the hardware side and the employee side, okay? That's an A to Z type report, and it's not just done one time, it's done periodically to make sure you're safeguarded and your processes are in compliance. And then two, we want to make sure you're in compliance with the FTC Commission safeguard rules. Okay. So I told you two places: our website, triadcybersolutions.com, and also our TCS Lunch and Learn webinar. Our phone number, if you want to get in and call to schedule an appointment, is 336-558-4660. We're here local in town. And if you're not here locally, we can service anyone remotely. That's the advantage of the technology and what that has to offer. We have technology process that will safeguard anyone from any region of the world. If you have internet, we can get access to you. We can change all that stuff. And we have a security stack like no other, because we are the best in town when it comes to cybersecurity. Okay. One last thing I want to leave you before I go. I want to at least kind of give you one little nugget. Okay. And the last nugget I want to give you is I'm going to give you the top 10 security threats here in 2023 in the cybersecurity world. Okay. And then when I give you these tips, I want you to kind of hone in on it and just kind of see like, hey, you know what? This does ring a bell. Okay. Number one is social engineering. Okay. Social engineering is more about people gaining control over your computer system or manipulating your systems here and there, phishing attempts through email, the whole nine. But I can go more in detail when we schedule that consultation appointment. Number two, third-party exposure. A lot of you use a lot of third-party programs, okay? Any third-party programs or apps you use. Sometimes you may use Dropbox, OneDrive, Google Drive. Those are third-party exposures. So we want to make sure those processes are being protected in your business and outside of your business. Number three, configuration mistakes. There's so many threats when it comes to configuration mistakes because we do not understand the processes. We do not understand how it works, period. We rely on a person that you may say they know more about the technology. They can come over here and fix if we can't connect to a printer or we can't get online. They can go reboot the router or something. Those are configuration mistakes, okay? There's so much to elaborate on that, not enough time. Number four, poor cyber hygiene. I'm talking using bad passwords. You're giving other people your passwords, your logins to get in. Some of you don't even have a password on your account. Some of you don't even change your password. So many other pieces, okay? Number five, cloud vulnerabilities. I'm sorry, that was number five. Cloud vulnerabilities, okay? When it comes to vulnerabilities, I'm talking you may have security cameras, you may have things in your network, you may be using remote desktop services. What the vulnerabilities are, your ports are open. Do you know what ports are open on the back end of your network? Some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. but those are the processes that I can consult with you to help make sure those processes are covered. Number six, one, two, three, four. Number six, we're going to talk about mobile device vulnerabilities. A lot of you use your cell phone or tablets, okay, and you're doing your notes, you're sending emails. Do you have protection on your devices? Are you using a secure email platform? Do you have comprehensive protection going outside when you're connecting with your business information? Okay. The next one, Internet of Things. Internet of Things, the world now is so much in smart devices, like my iPhone, smart device. That's it. This is the Internet of Things. Okay. Internet of Things consists of smart devices, voice over IP phones, camera systems. You may have some type of smart devices where you're using Alexa, things with your refrigerator or microwaves or stoves. Those are Internet of Things. And then one last main thing I'm going to talk about again is ransomware. A lot of us know about ransomware because the first thing we do when we get hacked is our information get into our system. They hack our information and it's ransomware. Now they're holding your information for ransom and want money. Listen, there's so many things to cover, not enough time here for today. I want to thank you for this very quick lunch and learn session. Again, join us. We'll be having these a little bit more frequently every week. Every week, we'll be having some technology sessions. Join us and connect with us on our page, on our Facebook page, TCS Lunch and Learn webinar. We do webinars every month, and we're gonna do these sessions also. A quick 15, 20 minutes out of your time every day or a time period. Look for us for our next session. We're here to help you and serve you. And again, we want to be able to consult with you with your services on your business and your home processes, whether you have a business or a home office. If you don't even have a business office location and you just have a home location, we're still here to help you because as long as you have internet, as long as you are connected to an internet connection, even on your phone, if you have an internet connection, you must be safeguarded. And what happens if the FTC chooses your company today or tomorrow and they say, hey, we want to know what your processes are? We want to know how you protect your client's information, how you protect the client information that certain employees don't need to have access to. They want to know, okay? Your email processes, the whole nine. Are you HIPAA compliant? Are you PII compliant? Okay? PII, again, protective information systems. Okay? How are you protecting your client's information? They want to know. And if you don't have a safe and sound solution, and you don't have a company or someone protecting you, whether it's us, but I'm not here. This is not a session to sell services. This is a session is I want to be able to consult with you and help you put your processes together. Okay. So if you don't have a session or you don't have a process in place, www.triadcybersolutions.com. Go to our TCS Lunch and Learn webinar sessions or our website 336-558-4660. Okay, folks, until next time, I hope you enjoy your lunch. I hope you enjoyed this time taken out. Hey, listen, we're going to this video is going to be shown again. We're going to do another video here next week. Hey, start telling your friends, like, hey, you know what? This guy from TCS or Triad Cyber Solutions, he was talking about technology. We might need to look at this because we have a router. Our router is a Linksys router. And technically, it's a home grade router. If you're going to Walmart, okay, or Office Depot or Staples or Best Buy and buying any of those equipment pieces for your business, you're in trouble. That's what I'm telling you right now. You're in trouble. You need to have all business class information. But again, Will Castello here, CEO and founder of Triad Cyber Solutions. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Peace. Thank you.